Hi guys, today I'm gonna have an RU battle. Well, my opponent did not exclusively bring some RU Pokemon. He does have Infernape and Donphan, which are both UU. He did bring quite a few NU Pokemon, like Relicanth and Dodrio, and his Celio is actually NFE when I checked on Pokemon Showdown, and I'm not actually sure what that means, but I'm pretty sure that's even lower than never used. And we both have a Mega Evolution that are in RU. He has the Mega Abomasnow and I have the Mega Bannet. So let's go ahead and start this battle. This is the type. These are just the types of battle that I absolutely love having. Because it was just a random challenger and you can see from the bat that he knows what he's doing. So it's going to be a pretty cool battle on and off. And I decided to start with my Moltres here simply because there was no point in starting up and setting up the rocks like I usually like to do, because my opponent has a Donphan, he can just spin them away. So I'm gonna try to set up my rocks later. And here he was on. I really thought he would switch out here because I guess he thought I would over predict and went for another move. But I simply had no reason not to go for the Flame Charge, because no matter what Pokemon he would have brought in, it would have hit him for a lot or minimal damage. And then I could have pulled off the U-turn after because I would have gained a speed boost. So there was no reason for me not to go for the Flame Charge. So fortunately for me, I'm going to be able to get rid of his Mega right off the bat, which is fantastic. And here I'm going to go for the U-turn, get as much damage on this relic as I can. And I'm going to bring my Fromage to the battle because he can hit it for ×4 super effective damage, but he's gonna go for the head smash. And look at this damage. That head smash will completely destroy me. It's a move that does 150 base power. It has only 80% accuracy, but this Pokemon Relicanth has an ability which prevent it from getting recoil damage from moves, so he doesn't get any recoil damage whatsoever. Here I bring my Jolteon, and I know that the Donphan switch was pretty obvious, so I go straight up for the Shadow Ball. Donphan don't really have much special defense. I was hoping it would be a 2-hit KO, and it is a 2-hit KO. I'm now locked into Shadow Ball, however, so he's going to be able to get a switch if he wants, but I'm going to go for it anyway, because I would like to get that Donphan out the field right off so I can set up my rocks. He is, however, going to switch on his Dodrio, a very bold move, since if I was not choice, I could have went for the Thunderbolt here, but I know these things are usually Choice Scarf, so that's what he was hoping me to be. If I wasn't Choice, he knew he could outspeed me after, but I am Choice Scarf also, so next time I know I'm going to win, because there's not much things that can outspeed a Scarf Jolteon. Now he's gonna lock himself into Giga Impact, which will do a lot of damage, but it will give me the opportunity to at least poison this Dodrio. And since I know that these things are usually Choice Scarf, I'm gonna have a free switch here because I know he's gonna go for another Giga Impact, and I'm gonna take the opportunity and bring my Bannet to the battle, which, as you all know, cannot be affected by normal type moves. So he's gonna blow up that Giga Impact, and it can't affect me, which is perfect because it's gonna allow me to Mega Evolve, and my Mega Evolution ability is Prankster, which lets me use gives me priority over any other moves, any moves that are not attacking type, I mean. But I only get access to that ability in the second turn, so I'm gonna go for the knockoff here. I know he's probably not gonna switch in, stay in, and that's perfect because he's gonna bring this Celio, and I'm gonna be able to knock its Eviolite off, so that thing is not that useful anymore. So I'm gonna go into Batman here. Just want to scout what he's gonna do. I'm pretty sure I can live any attack from this guy. A Surf will bring me at 34. I'm gonna be able to pull off a Roost, recover most of my HP back. And he's gonna go for the Frost Breath here. Unfortunately, I think he's gonna get a crit. He does, so it's gonna do a lot more damage than it usually do. And then I'm gonna go for the Brave Bird, hoping to finish this Celio off. And it's gonna be a double hit KO, as you can see, and he's gonna pull off the Hail. And I'm gonna get buffeted by it and take more damage as he's gonna heal up. And I went for another Brave Bird. I just wanted to kill this thing as fast as possible, but he is going to bring that Relicanth, which will not do much damage because these things have massive defense. And he can take it rather well, and I'm going to get recoil from the Brave Bird attack. And some more from the Hail. So he's going to withdraw him. I guess he was predicting something. He's going to bring back his Dodrio. As I just went for the Toxic, I wanted to poison that Relicanth, and he predicted that rather well and brought him his Dodrio. And here at that point I'm just going to let him kill my Batman off because there's no point in switching off. He's at a point in HP where there's not much he can do, and he is going to lock himself into Pursuit, take some more Toxic damage and some more Hail damage, so that's good for me. I'm going to take this opportunity to set up the rocks now, because I do know that if he does bring the Donphan in the battle, I will be able to bring my Mega Banette to block the Rapid Spin if he does want to go for the Rapid Spin. So I'm going to freely set up the rocks as the Hail stops right at the right time. I'm going to go for the Light Screen here because he did have the Surf earlier in the Frost Breath, so I know that he is a special attacker. He's going to set up the sub, unfortunately, so I cannot stay in. I have to try to get rid of that substitute as soon as possible. So I'm going to bring my Moltres in. I know that there's a Light Screen on now, so I should be able to take one Surf. And I will take one. And then I will go for the U-turn because I don't want to sack this Moltres off right away. And this should break the sub, and I'm going to be able to bring somebody else to take the Surf damage. And I'm going to bring my Mega Banette back because I know it can probably take anything it wants to go because of the Light Screen. And that Surf is not going to do much. And since I know that a knockoff would have killed that Celio no matter what, there was no reason for me to go for anything else than knockoff. If he wanted to switch, that's fine. I would either knock off an item of a Pokemon or kill it. And that's what happened. And now his Celio is pretty much dead because of the Stealth Rocks. He's going to bring his Infernape here, and I don't want to take... I could have went for the Destiny Bomb here, but there's no point yet because I do think my Mega Banette can pull off a bit more work. So I'm going to switch and bring Shine Bright back, which should take this Flare Bits rather well. And I'm going to have the opportunity to set up a Reflect next turn, which is perfect. He's going to go for the U-turn. Just wants to get as much damage as possible. And this is good because it also reveals, well, it did the previous turn, that he is Life Orb and he's not choice in any matter. So that's good information to know. And he's going to bring his Homer Simpson back as Death Fodder, which is fine because I went for the Reflect. And I'm going to be able to set up a Reflect freely, as he's going to bring his Relicanth back. And here I just don't want to take a head smash from anything, so I'm going to go for the Power Gem. Since these things don't have much special defense, this is going to be a 2-hit KO, which is awesome. And Waterfall, I'll be able to live one easily because of the Reflect Screen. I'm going to be able to kill off that Relicanth thanks to a Power Gem. It's going to be a crit, but it doesn't matter since he was at the reasonable KOE range. And my Light Screen is going to go off. He's going to bring his Donphan back and take a bit of Stealth Rock damage. And the reasoning I went for a Stealth Rock here was that I just wanted to scout what move he was going to go for. I was pretty sure he was going to be faster. He isn't. So if he would have Rapid Spin my rocks, I would have put them right back in, and then I would have switched into my Mega Banette to block it. But now, since he went for the Earthquake, I did not want to risk switching my Mega Banette to an Earthquake and die, because Earthquake can do a lot of damage. Here I'm going to bring my Moltres, and I'm just going to go for the Giga Impact to finish this Donphan off, which is pretty cool. And now he's going to be able to bring his Infernape back and finish me off, which is fine by me. My Moltres did its job. It's gonna go for a Thunder Punch, but pretty much any attack would have finished me off. And now I'm going to be able to bring my Foxy to the battle for the second time and finish this game off with a nice Thunderbolt. So I hope you guys enjoyed this battle. I had a lot of fun playing it, and stay tuned for more.